What's going on? This is the Mad Cleveland Browns fan, man. It looks like we got some news going on with the Utah Jazz. And I got to talk to my man Kobe Oatme right now on YouTube because he does follow me. I don't know if he's subscribed yet, but he does follow me. This is what I'm looking for right now. Okay, I looked at the roster. We have a crazy deep roster. There's too many people on that roster. Not everybody's going to make the team. I'm sorry. And that's just my honest opinion, Cleveland Cavaliers. We only can go so deep in our roster. So we're about to slug it out. We're about to have a lot of competition. And right now we're making a phone call to the Utah Jazz. We got to make the call. We just got to make the call, see what they want for Donavon Mitchell. I was telling my brother Rico maybe a few months ago. Who did I compared? I said he said Ja Morant was better than Donavon Mitchell. And I said, well, they play two different positions. However, I kind of was like, yo, I compare those two to each other. I was like, Donavon Mitchell and like Ja Morant are like similar to me as far as is like how they got inside outside game. They had punch on you. Like they got so many different levels to their game. I was like, yo. He's like, nah, Ja Morant better. I said, I don't know about that. Donavon Mitchell been doing this for way too long. And so anyway, I just had to let people know that. So now that we fast forwarded to this time of the season, and I'm sitting here and I'm waiting on my boy Kobe to hit me up and let me know that Utah they answer the phone. So when you sit here and I say, okay, last year we look at the playoffs, we look at the play-in tournament, we look at everything that transpired last season. Boom, whatever. Then you fast forward to this season. So say, boom, Jared Allen's healthy. Evan Mobley's ready to go. You got hold on. You got Garland at our point. And say if we say you slide Donavon Mitchell in there at the 2. So you got at the 5 you got Jared. At the 4 you got Evan. At the 3 you got Marketing. And then you got Donavon Mitchell and Garland? With Caleb coming off the bench? I don't know. I'm just trying to see how we work this trade out. Because, if you look, I'm telling you, the Cavs roster is just way too deep. They got to get rid of some of those contracts. And Utah is in a rebuild. Whew. I'm just thinking. I know you're like, oh, what is he thinking about? I'm going to tell you what I was thinking about. I'm thinking about, look at this in the East. Last year, the Cleveland Cavaliers was smacking stuff. Yes, everybody ain't going to just let us walk up on them and smack them because they're going to know we coming ready. However, we're going to be way better this year than we was last year. We didn't even know we was going to be that good. But that's what happens when you compete. And that's all JB wanted us to do, was to compete. And once we compete and we see that we can compete at the highest level with these boys, the Brooklyns, the Miamis, the Phillies, and all that other stuff, and we understand it's the confidence in ourselves that takes us over the hump, we cold, baby. Boston made it. They was worse. They was crappy. And then they just turned the switch on because they got one of the best coaches, you ask me. I love their coach in Boston. Turned the switch on and just straight to the daggone championship, man. So I say, like, what would stop the Cleveland Cavaliers with Garland, Donavon Mitchell, Marketing, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen? Our team is based around defense. But the thing is, we can get buckets. That's the thing. We get buckets as well. We weren't healthy at the end of the year. That's the only reason we wasn't top 3. Excuse me. So when you look at that and you see like, dang, what would the bench look like? I'm just asking all my Cleveland Cavalier fans out there, man. I'm just asking, what do you think about that Utah, Cleveland? Make the phone call. Holla at your boys, the Mad Cleveland Browns fan. You know I talk about everything Ohio, man. Holla at me. Let's go.